Hello and welcome to the program Crypto Daily on your favorite station CNETv. Yes, you do not get this program anywhere except on CNETv, where we talk about the blockchain ecosystem, the fintech ecosystem, and also the cryptocurrency ecosystem. And you know how we do it in this program. We talk about everything concerning this space. That's the blockchain space, the cryptocurrency space, and the fintech space. We get lots of stories from different media outlets: Coin News Extra, sister station, Coin Telegraph, Coin Dex, Crypto Globe, Crypto Briefing, and the likes. We talk about stories, trending stories, hot stories, things that are happening in the space, and then we bring it up here for us to discuss and talk about it. That's exactly how this program runs every single day, 2 p.m. West African time on the station CNETv. Of course, I'm going to be the host of today's edition. My name is Maria Oga. Before we move on with the show fully, we're going to go on a very short break, and then when we return, we start off with the first media outlet. Please stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Crypto Daily on your favorite station CNETv. Now, I said before we went on the short break that we're going to be starting off with one of the media outlets. We're going to be starting off with Coin Telegraph. That's the first media platform we're going to be starting off with, getting trending stories from Coin Telegraph. Now, the first story we'll be looking at here, you're going to be seeing them on your screen, so you can go along with me as I read and then we discuss about it. So the first story we have here is Texas Ethics Commission seeks pro-crypto rule for political contributions. Texas Ethics Commission seeks pro-crypto rule for political contributions. That's the first headline, and that's the first story we're going to be looking at here. So the story reads: the Texas Ethics Commission proposed a new rule that permits government officials and politicians to accept Bitcoin and cryptocurrency contributions. So the Texas Ethics Commission is actually working on creating a new rule. That's a new bill. They've proposed a new rule that would permit the government officials to accept contributions, to accept cryptocurrencies as contribution. That's exactly the rule they want to pass. That's the new bill they want to pass. So when things are happening and people want to contribute to the growth of the country, or they want to contribute to the growth of the city, whatever they want to do, the government officials would be entitled to collect cryptocurrency as part of contribution. Now, the proposal was filed with the Texas Secretary of State. That's when the proposal was filed. It was filed with the Texas Secretary of State, which would address and clarify the reporting requirements of political contributions made with cryptocurrency. Now, according to the filing that was done with Texas Secretary and State, the new rule permits candidates, office holders, political committees to accept cryptocurrency. It does not distinguish between any type of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Now, the rule is saying it's going to permit the government officials, the office holders, to collect and accept cryptocurrency as contribution, but it is not distinguishing which exact cryptocurrency. It's not stating if it's only Bitcoin, if it's Bitcoin and Ethereum, if it's Cardano, if it's Solana. It's not stating the particular cryptocurrency, but okay, as it reads, it does not distinguish between any type of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So soon enough, we'll know if it's all of the cryptocurrencies they can accept as contributions, or just the few in cryptocurrency, that is the cryptocurrency that are leading in the cryptocurrency market chart. That's from the Bitcoin down to the Cardano, down to Solana, Ripple, and the like. Now, reading on, if approved, that's if the new rule is approved, cryptocurrency donations and contribution would need to be reported as in-kind contribution or as investment, not currency. Now they are stating that the fact that they're trying to propose a new rule that would allow the government official accept cryptocurrency as contributions, that doesn't mean cryptocurrency would be accepted as a currency. No, it's going to be reported as in-kind contributions or as investment. It's not yet seen as a legal tender or the official currency of the city and all of that. It's just going to be reported as in-kind contributions or as investment. Now, according to the commission, this move mirrors the way the Federal Election Commission, FEC, Internal Revenue Service, IRS, and Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, treat cryptocurrency contributions. The proposal clarifies that political and governmental campaigns will not be able to permit to spend cryptocurrencies directly and will require to liquidate cryptocurrency before spending the proceeds. The proposal for the stated to clarify that political leaders, political aspirants, and governmental campaigns will not be able to spend this cryptocurrency directly. That is, when they collect this cryptocurrency as contribution, they will not be able to spend them directly. They would have to liquidate this cryptocurrency before spending them. They will have to liquidate it before spending them. Now, the commission, however, mentioned the rule will not require flyers to liquidate their cryptocurrency holding within any particular time frame. In addition, the proposal plans to counter the high volatility of cryptocurrency by directly filters to report the value of any accepted cryptocurrency as the fair market value at the time of the receipt. So the proposal is also planning to counter the high volatility of cryptocurrency, because we know the situation of cryptocurrency, the volatility situation, the fact that cryptocurrency is volatile. It changes, the price for each coin fluctuates. It is not static. So as a result, the proposal is actually making plans on how to sort that situation out. And it said it's going to counter the high volatility of cryptocurrency by directly filing to report the value of any accepted cryptocurrency as the fair market value at the time of the receipt. Meaning, if you are contributing to the government and then you give, for example, 2 Bitcoin or for example 2 Ethereum, the particular worth of the coin at that moment, that is what will be recorded, and that's what will be given out when they finally liquidate the cryptocurrency to spend. So the particular amount it was worth when they received the receipt is what will be given to them when they liquidate the cryptocurrency for spending. That's what the proposal is actually clarifying, and is actually stating that the fact that cryptocurrency changes, the prices is volatile, it's not going to affect the money that is collected. It's not going to affect the contributions that is made, because the amount the coin is worth at the moment of collection or at the moment of receipt, that is exactly what will be given to them when they liquidate the cryptocurrency for spending. Now, moving on, the legality of each crypto contribution will be determined by an affirmation that the contributor is not a foreign national. According to the filing, the new rule is proposed under Texas Government Code 571.62, which authorizes the Commission to adopt rules to administer Title 15 of the Election Code. So for more of the story, you can go on Cointelegraph and then you get more concerning this story. The headline reads: Texas Ethics Commission seek pro-crypto rule for political contribution. That's the headline for the story. So you can actually just go on Cointelegraph and then you get the story from there. Now, moving on from this particular story, we're going to be looking at another story here, still from the media outlet Cointelegraph. This story is about CoinMarketCap. Okay, we're going to go on a break now, a very short break. When we return, we'll continue on Cointelegraph and then we'll look at more stories. Please stay with us. Found a correlation with our subscriber base. While confirming the correlation of the 3.1 million user, that is the 3,117,548 users email addresses with its user base on October 12th, that was when they confirmed the situation. The company has assured that the hackers did not gain access to any of the account passwords. So the fact that the hackers got access to the email addresses of over 3.1 million users, they were not able to get access to the account password. So for now, the account passwords are safe. That's what CoinMarketCap is confirming to its subscribers. They further said, in quote, "We have not found any evidence of a data leak from our own servers. We are actively investigating this situation and would update our subscribers as soon as we have any information," CoinMarketCap spokesperson said. So CoinMarketCap is saying that currently the situation is under investigation. They are working on the situation, but so far so good. No password has been released or has been leaked out, and as soon as more information are gotten, they would let their subscribers know definitely if they get any update or information. Now, despite the confirmation still on the story, CoinMarketCap has yet to identify the exact cause of the hack. Responding to Cointelegraph request for comment, CoinMarketCap said, as no passwords are included in the data we have seen, we believe that it is most likely sourced from another platform where users may have reused passwords across multiple sites. So currently, even with the investigation still on, there is no information as to what exactly caused the hack. That's according to Cointelegraph spokesperson. No, they are yet to identify the exact situation or the exact cause of the online hack. Now, you can read more about the story from Cointelegraph. Now, we're still on Cointelegraph. We're going to be looking at lots of stories from Cointelegraph before moving on to another media outlet. So this story we're reading now is still from Cointelegraph. The headline reads, NFT studio Mojito complete $20 million seed round with help from SoDeBuys. NFT studio Mojito completes $20 million seed round with help from SoDeBuys. Now the story reads, NFT development studio Mojito announced on Friday that they have raised $20 million in seed funding from a number of investors, including international known auction house SoDeBuys, according to the announcement published in Forbes. SoDeBuys auction house, in partnership with Future Perfect Ventures, Creative Artists Agency, and NEA's Connect Ventures, contributed to the round at Mojito estimated value of $100 million. According to the announcement that was made by Mojito on Friday, that was yesterday, they said they've raised $20 million in seed funding from a number of investors, including the international auction house SoDeBuys. Now, aside SoDeBuys, okay, this announcement was published in Forbes yesterday. Aside SoDeBuys house, they also got contribution from Future Perfect Ventures, Creative Artists Agency, NEA Connect Ventures. They all came together with SoDeBuys to contribute to the seed funding for Mojito. Now, with all of the money, the seed funding, and what he had before, Mojito estimated value is $100 million. That's its current value right now. Now, the startup, the Delaware-based startup, indicated that it will use this new injection of capital, that is this new money raised, to grow and develop its engineering teams, make a better version of its current NFT platform, and further develop its NFT and investment platform. So it's stating exactly what the seed funding would go for. The first thing, it said it's going to grow and develop its engineering teams. Another one is going to make a better version of its current NFT platform, that is going to upgrade its NFT platform. Then it's going to develop its NFT trading and investment platform. That's exactly what the $20 million would be used for. That's the plan of how to spend the $20 million. The NFT market has seen its total monthly sales drop from early September. Through numbers, though numbers have held at between $1.08 and $1.8 billion and $2.1 billion for last month, according to nonfungible.com. The NFT market total monthly sales hit an all-time high of $3.7 billion on September 4 after a steady rise in late July. $31 million of the current total NFT market sales comes from the sales of art-based assets. So for more of this particular story, you can go on Cointelegraph, and then you'll be able to read more of this story. Still on Cointelegraph, we have about how many more stories to go before we move on from Cointelegraph to another media outlet. Now, with the situation of the crypto price the prices for the past how many days, so many people have been speaking, especially concerning Bitcoin, because you know Bitcoin is the ranked number one always, and so many stakeholders, so many people in the cryptocurrency community at large has been speaking concerning the price when it went all high to $66, and then it came down today to $60. So many people have been speaking. Now the first story we have here concerning the price for Bitcoin, the headline reads, still on Cointelegraph, Bitcoin decided fate of $60K as weekly close keeps Bitcoin traders on their toes. Like before we go on to the story, someone was saying in the studio, one of our free time, that once it's the weekend, the market always just seems down because so many people are trying to take out money to spend the weekend. You know, like they would say, thank God it's Friday, thank God it's Saturday, and all of that. They want to have a good life. They want to enjoy a perfect time during the weekend. So they take out money and then it affects the cryptocurrency price. But so many traders are basically on their toe right now because today, as at this morning and right now, the price isn't that favorable. Now Bitcoin is lining up a crucial weekly support test on October 23rd after impulse sellers moved large amount of Bitcoin to major exchange Binance. So impulse cryptocurrency trade moved a large amount of Bitcoin to major exchange Binance. That is, a large amount of Bitcoin was moved to Binance crypto exchange today. Okay, BTC USD is keeping traders nervous into Saturday. Data from Cointelegraph Market Pro and TradingView shows deciding on the fate of $60,000 support. The level had proven the first major area of buyer interest overnight after old all-time highs at $64,900 failed to prop up the market. While analysts remain bullish on longer time frames, the calm down is creating an interesting close to the current weekly candle. Last week, okay, if you are looking at your screen, you're going to see the picture. It's a Twitter post. Last week, Bitcoin weekly closed about a historical major resistance area red. This week, Bitcoin may be dipping towards the same area, but this time to turn it into a support. Weekly resist may soon be in progress. And then there is a graph of Bitcoin and USDT. This was made October 2022. This post around 6:35 p.m. For Cointelegraph contributor Michael, however, called the correction fine and maintained the price top of as much as $300,000. So someone is still speculating that the price would get to $300,000, but so far we are all hoping, I personally am hoping at least it gets to $100,000 by the end of 2021. Let's see another story still on Cointelegraph concerning the price change in the last 24 hours and the way it has been going up and the way it is right now. Okay, this story here reads, Bitcoin price flash crashes by 87% to $8K on Binance US, I beg your pardon. Bitcoin crashed to just $8,100 on October 21, but only if you were trading on Binance dedicated United States exchange, Binance US. This is amazing. So while so many people were celebrating the price for Bitcoin according to so many charts, people that are trading solely on Binance US noticed that Bitcoin experienced a crash to $8,100. That was the amount Bitcoin was selling on October 21. On October 21, Binance US suddenly printed a 1-minute candle that took BTC USD from $86,815 to $8,200, a drop of 87%. That's a big one. That's a huge drop. In fact, like, so many traders would be at a great loss at that point, at that particular time. In what traders call a scam week, the 1-minute BTC USD differed dramatically from other major exchanges, because other major exchanges, Bitcoin was still around the same $65,000, but varies in what was just 64 in other major exchange, which log a 1-minute candlelight with a flow of around $64,200. The phenomenon has occurred more frequently in recent days, with Bitstamp also saying freak order book event. The scope of the Binance US error, however, was in a league of its own and did not go unnoticed by market participants. Well done, Binance US, popular Twitter trader Crypto Chase summarized. He said, well done to Binance US. Good thing Americans are forced onto these dog shit exchanges where they can get completely scammed on unreasonable thin books. This type of situation just shouldn't be happening. It's not fair that some get stopped out and some stay in. Some get feels and some don't. So this is coming from a crypto trader, Chase, and then he went on to say, well done, Binance US, because he was trying to understand why only Binance US would be experiencing that much drop in the cryptocurrency market. When Bitcoin was still selling within the 60,000 era, it went down to $8,100. So we're going to be moving on. We're going to be moving away from this story now. We're going to be looking at another story still on Cointelegraph. Another story still on Cointelegraph. Okay. This story here says Bitcoin entering final stage of major bull trend. Bitcoin is entering a final stage of major bull trend, crypto analyst says. Traders and cryptocurrency analyst Alexo Rastani believes Bitcoin is entering the final stage of the current bull market, which will propel the leading cryptocurrency to a 100,000 price target. Like I said, we are all hoping and praying that, as it has been speculated by so many analysts and so many stakeholders, that Bitcoin will get to 100,000 by the end of 2021. This particular analyst, Alexo Rastani, believes that it's definite that Bitcoin is in the final stage of its current bull market before it propels to that 100,000, meaning soon enough we're going to be seeing the $100,000. Meaning, if you have Bitcoin in your wallet, just keep it, hold it, and whatever you want to do with it, but just be faithful and wait for a huger amount before you start cashing out, like Nigerians would say. To explain his prediction, Rastani cited the Elliott wave theory, which divides upward price trend into 5 waves. Rastani believes we have entered the final wave of the bull trend that started at the beginning of 2019 and that should see it top at some point next year. Okay, Rastani is saying next year definitely Bitcoin is going to get to $100,000. When this 5-wave move complete, then I am expecting a bear market, he said. And then there is a graph of his explanation of the waves. It's there. So for more of the story, you can actually go on Cointelegraph, and then you get more of the story from Cointelegraph. So that is all we can take on this media platform, Cointelegraph. We are going to go on a break now. When we return, we'll move on from Cointelegraph to another media platform. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's a beautiful Thursday morning, and I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of many series of our banking and blockchain program. My name is Olubumi, and I'll be your host. This series is proudly brought to you by CNETv, and we'll be having it every Thursday, 1 p.m. Nigerian time. Banking has experienced significant growth and development over the last few decades. We'll be looking at a lot of topics, and we'll be bringing in experts from all around the world to discuss how blockchain can be applied to banking, use cases that can be used for blockchain in banking. Now, first, blockchain is not a cryptocurrency. Blockchain and Bitcoin are two different things. Blockchain is a technology, Bitcoin or every other cryptocurrencies are currencies, and these currencies are built on blockchain technology.
Today we are going to be discussing we are going to be delving more into financial services. Why is blockchain not mainstream in Africa? Why are financial services companies and banks in Africa not using blockchain as much as we've spoken about the applications and the use cases? And here I have a very amazing person. When you hear about BTC King, that is the man, that's D. Duncan. But generally, what do you think the challenges are? Because it's expected that such a technology that carries such power and can give us such a huge solution to a lot of our problems is not mainstream yet, like it's not being used. So what are the challenges that you see to it being mainstream?
Remove the fear, right? Lean into the technology from an understanding component. Really take time to sink your teeth, sink your mind and your spirit into it to understand, okay, how can blockchain technology help my local citizens in my banking community, in my city, in my town, in my state, and in my country? These are questions that we should ask.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Crypto Daily on your favorite station, CNETv. Now, moving on from the first outlet, we went through the stories. That's Cointelegraph. We're going to be looking at stories from CoinDex right now. That's where we're going to be taking stories from, CoinDex. And the first story we have here says, Terra's Do1 was served by SEC, new lawsuit shows. Terra's Do1 was served by SEC, new lawsuit shows. Okay. Terraform Labs CEO Do1 is suing the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. That's the CEO of Terra Lab is suing US SEC, and his name is Do1. The builder of the decentralized finance platform Terra confirmed he was served with an SEC subpoena at Maserati mainnet conference last month, according to a lawsuit filed on Friday by both One and Terraform Labs. The matter stresses back to May 2021 when SEC Enforcement Division emailed One, according to the filing. At issues is Terra's Mirror Protocol, a decentralized finance platform on which synthetic stock mirroring the price of major US firms are minted and traded. The request that One provide testimony to US regulators as a resident of South Korea, One is contesting that. So the situation right now with Terra Lab and the US SEC has led the CEO, that's the one to the US SEC, dates back to May 2021. That's a few months ago. That's when the matter started, and the CEO is saying that he's contesting with the situation because the fact that he's a resident of South Korea, and then they are asking him to provide testimony, like provide a witness, is contesting against that. Terraform's suit against the SEC is unusual, but according to Addison Kill lawyer Stephen Pally, primitive legal actions might make sense in this case. It is a reminder to regulators that there are rules of engagement that need to abide by as well, Pally told CoinDesk. The SEC told Terraform's lawyer that the US regulators might sue the company. That's what the SEC are saying, that if they do not drop the charges and all of that, that they might actually sue Terra Lab. In a conversation on September 15, 2021, the SEC attorneys advised that they believe that some sort of enforcement action was warranted against TFL, that's Terraform Labs, and any cooperation and implementation of remedial actions as the Mirror Protocol would result in a reduced financial sanction as part of any consent agreement, the suit said. 5 days later, after the conversation on September 15, one was served, and Mr. One in public was approached by the process server as he exited an escalator at the main net summit while on his way to make a scheduled presentation that was not about the Mirror Protocol, the suit said. It appears to confirm a tweet by Indiegogo founder who claimed to witness the event. Laugh out loud, I just witnessed a guy get served by the SEC at the top of the escalator at Mainnet 2021 right before going on stage for his panel. So that's what Selva Robin said, having to be a witness that witnessed the scene. He posted it on the Twitter social media. Now, moving on from this story, still on CoinDesk, we're going to be looking at another story here that reads, after stealing 16 million, this teen hacker seems intent on testing code is law in the court. Some $16 million in cryptocurrency was pilfered in an exploit of decentralized finance protocol last week, and the victim believe they know exactly who did it. Despite threats from the team, however, the alleged attackers, a Canadian teen graduate student, is refusing to return the funds, potentially setting the stage for a groundbreaking legal confrontation. On one side of the conflict is a child math prodigy, outspoken champion of self-regulating code is law ethos. On the other part, a pair of DeFi developers and their advisor who felt forced to make an unprecedented series of troubling ethical choice on behalf of a DAO community. So about $16 million was stolen in cryptocurrency, and the situation is actually traced to a Canadian teenage graduate student, and this particular student is refusing to return the fund, which is potentially setting the stage for a legal confrontation, meaning the child refusing to return the fund might actually get him to court and might land him or her in jail. Now, to get more of the story, you can actually read it on CoinDesk. Now, moving on from CoinDesk, we're going to be looking at another media platform right now. This is newsbitcoin.com. That's the platform we're going to be looking at now. And the story here reads, Nigeria Central Bank says it is now ready. CBDC downplays previous failures. After failing to roll out its CBDC on October 1st, because that's actually when the Central Bank of Nigeria speculated or stated they were going to issue out the e-Naira. And then people were waiting. I personally, I was waiting, especially on our program CBDC FR. We're all waiting and we're excited about having to make use of the e-Naira. And information got out a day before October, that's a day before it was supposed to be issued out, that they will be postponing the launch of the e-Naira because of the independence celebration, which is October 1st. That's Nigeria independence. And since then, no information has actually been brought up as to when the e-Naira will be relaunched. Now, recently a paper was released, a document to be exact, a document titled Design Paper for the e-Naira was released, and this document reiterates its commitment to launching the e-Naira. The document appears to downplay the implication of failing to launch as planned. Instead, the document focused on the importance of getting things right the first time. That's exactly what the document was highlighting, that you need to get the CBDC right the first time, so it's the success of the digital currency can go a long term. That is, when you issue it out, it can be successful. That's what the Central Bank of Nigeria is saying. The document further explains the Central Bank Nigeria position. While the launch of the e-Naira is an important event, it is one milestone on a long journey. That's what the Central Bank of Nigeria is saying. The e-Naira is a process, not a single step, meaning a whole lot has to be done before it's actually launched. So they are taking their time so that when it's finally launched, it's going to be successful and it will also go a very long way. Over time, the CBN believes the robust ecosystem that will be built on the e-Naira platform will ensure Nigeria and Nigerians receive all the benefits from the e-Naira. So that's what the CBN is saying, that they are working on. That's exactly what was in the paper. They are working on a situation whereby the e-Naira platform will be beneficial for every single Nigerian, whether you are a child, whether you're a mother, whether you're a father, whether you're a teenager, whether you're a youth, whether you're a farmer, whether you're a banker, whether you are a teacher. The e-Naira will be beneficial for every single Nigerian. That's exactly what they are trying to, that's what they are doing right now, and that's what they are working on according to the CBN. Okay, the e-Naira roadmap, instead of putting its entire focus on launching the e-Naira on time, the CBN says it has spent time working on the e-Naira design and architecture. It has also prioritized sharing with prospect e-Naira users the digital currency functionalities, the risk of the e-Naira and how they will be mitigated, and the e-Naira implementation roadmap. So they took out time to write in the paper that was released. You can actually download it if you go online. It's there for download, so you can just read through. They took out time to tell the prospect users of the e-Naira, that is the citizens of Nigeria that would use the e-Naira, the functionalities of the e-Naira, the risk of the e-Naira and how they will be mitigated, the advantages of the e-Naira, and also the implementation roadmap of the e-Naira. Once it's launched, what stage would it spread out? Because according to some of the information that was released, it's going to be launched first in just 5 states: Lagos, Port Harcourt, Kano, Abuja. That's 4 states is going to be launched. And so all of this roadmap can also be seen in the design paper for the e-Naira that was issued out. Now, according to the central bank, it is these critical details that should give comfort to Nigerians that the e-Naira will be available to offline users. This part of the news was what made me smile, because if you were with us yesterday during the program of CBDC FR, the BOG executive, that is the bank, one of the Bank of Ghana executives, said they are working on offline capabilities and functionalities for Ghanaians, so that you can use smart cards to access the ECDs even without having internet connection, electricity, and the likes. They can be able to make use of cards for the ECDs. So Central Bank is also saying they are working on the design so as to also make it available for offline users. So that's basically it on. That's the only story we're going to be taking on newsbitcoin.com. That's the only story we're going to be taking on newsbitcoin.com. So we're going to be okay, our time is fast spent. We'll just look at one story from Cointelegraph, just one story. I'll just look at it briefly, and that Cointelegraph, Coin News Extra, I beg your pardon. I'm going to look at one story from Coin News Extra, which is our sister station, and then we'll wrap up the show for today. Now, this story reads: FINTECH launches 8,888 new NFTs as part of its new NFT collection. So there's actually a launch of over 8,000 NFTs at the moment. FINTECH platform has announced the launch of its new NFT collection, the Solvent FINTECH Council. That's the name of the NFT collection. The project made its trading debut on Monday, October 11, and includes 8,888 digital collectibles, each selling for 0.08 Ethereum. That's the particular amount for each of those collection. That is, each one of the 8,888 digital collectible is selling for 8.08 Ethereum. That's ETH. That's the particular amount, and the collection is called the Solvent FINTECH Council. That's the particular amount. That's the particular title for the collection. Investors who bought the NFT within the first 15 minutes of launch stood a chance to win multiple prizes. So prizes was given out to people that bought this NFT collection first 15 minutes that it was launched. Prizes were given out to people that actually participated in bidding and getting, including cash prize and even a Tesla. Wow. So a Tesla was also given to people that participated in buying this NFT first 15 minutes of its launch. So this is all we're going to take on today's edition of Crypto Daily. Thank you so much for watching. I am Maria Oga. For more information concerning this station, you can check our social media handles at CNETv1 on Instagram, on Facebook, and also on Twitter. You can also go ahead to download our TV application from a Play Store or App Store. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.
The ecosystem is saturated with a lot of trending stories and events, from blockchain to fintech and even cryptocurrency. However, there is the need to get viewers updated on the happenings in the ecosystem. So join us on this platform for crypto updates, Mondays to Saturdays by 2 p.m. West African time on CNETv, to get analysis as regards trending stories from several media outlets, from Cointelegraph to Coins Extra, Crypto Globe, and more. Crypto Daily, the program depicting the ecosystem. The ecosystem is saturated with a lot of trending stories and events, from blockchain to fintech and even cryptocurrency. However, there is the need to get viewers updated on the happenings in the ecosystem. So join us on this platform for crypto updates, Mondays to Saturdays by 2 p.m. West African time on CNETv, to get analysis as regards trending stories from several media outlets, from Cointelegraph to Coins Extra, Crypto Globe, and more. Crypto Daily, the program depicting the ecosystem. The ecosystem is saturated with a lot of trending stories and events, from blockchain to fintech and even cryptocurrency. However, there is the need to get viewers updated on the happenings in the ecosystem. So join us on this platform for crypto updates, Mondays to Saturdays by 2 p.m. West African time on CNETv to get analysis as regards trending stories from several media outlets, from Cointelegraph to Coins Extra, Crypto Globe, and more. Crypto Daily, the program depicting the ecosystem. The ecosystem is saturated with a lot of trending stories and events, from blockchain to fintech and even cryptocurrency. However, there is the need to get viewers updated on the happenings in the ecosystem. So join us on this platform for crypto updates, Mondays to Saturdays by 2 p.m. West African time on CNETv to get analysis as regards trending stories from several media outlets, from Cointelegraph to Coins Extra, Crypto Globe, and more. Crypto Daily, the program depicting the ecosystem. The ecosystem is saturated with a lot of trending stories and events, from blockchain to fintech and even cryptocurrency. However, there is the need to get viewers updated on the happenings in the ecosystem. So join us on this platform for crypto updates, Mondays to Saturdays by 2 p.m. West African time on CNETv to get analysis as regards trending stories from several media outlets, from Cointelegraph to Coins Extra, Crypto Globe, and more. Crypto Daily, the program depicting the ecosystem. The ecosystem is saturated with a lot of trending stories and events, from blockchain to fintech and even cryptocurrency. However, there is the need to get viewers updated on the happenings in the ecosystem. So join us on this platform for crypto updates, Mondays to Saturdays by 2 p.m. West African time on CNETv to get analysis as regards trending stories from several media outlets, from Cointelegraph to Coins Extra, Crypto Globe, and more. Crypto Daily, the program depicting the ecosystem. The ecosystem is saturated with a lot of trending stories and events, from blockchain to fintech and even cryptocurrency. However, there is the need to get viewers updated on the happenings in the ecosystem. So join us on this platform for crypto updates, Mondays to Saturdays by 2 p.m. West African time on CNETv to get analysis as regards trending stories from several media outlets, from Cointelegraph to Coins Extra, Crypto Globe, and more. Crypto Daily, the program depicting the ecosystem.